Starfield, the supposed game of the year. This game is very fun to play. I personally think it could win game of the year. Uh I don't know if it was too late or if it was like just on time, but I think that this could be game of the year. The reason why I feel this way is because it has a lot of features that a lot of other games don't really have. And one of those things is uh, the ability to rob pretty much everybody that you find. Anybody that has anything, you can rob them, which you will see later in this video. If they have anything, you can take it from them. Doesn't really matter. They don't care. They're NPCs. It doesn't matter to them. They don't know you're robbing them. It's completely fine. It's totally legal. There's nothing wrong with it. Another really cool part about it is you start off not really how you would expect to start out this kind of game. I would assume when I started this, I was expecting to start out somewhere in the middle of space, in a spaceship, or something like that. But you actually start off in a mine. And that mine is where you are for the next, 10 ish minutes. It goes for a pretty long amount of time before you actually get to the character selection menu, which, believe me, that is so much fun, and you will see later in this video how fun it actually is. Another really cool feature in this game is the amount of guns you can get. I don't really like some of the guns, but I think it's pretty cool how much there is. There's a laser cutter, there's pistols, stuff like that. And once you get through all of that stuff, you come across this piece of metal that you see right now. This piece of metal is basically the story for the rest of the game. This is the main focus in the game, which I think is pretty cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. You get teleported through space. That's always a fun thing. And yeah, I think that this is a really cool montage thing. I chose for my character. I named him the one name that would make sense. Goat. And I made him have purple hair. Pink hair. It looks funny. Don't ask why. Another feature that Bethesda really focused on when making this was the faces of NPCs and other characters. Basically, one of their big focuses was these characters must look as realistic as they possibly can. If they don't, we've pretty much failed, which I think is a little harsh, but I also don't know if that's exactly how they felt. But they were like, we have to get this perfect. The faces have to look incredible. If they don't, who cares? But anyways, you can currently see the movement of the mouth and all of that looks pretty good. And then switching between everybody and all that looks pretty good. And in a moment we're about to see the robbing people part of the game. This is switching between first and third person. You can zoom out, zoom in, look at that, zoom out, and that's the character. And now we can zoom back in. If I will do it at some point. I don't know when I do it, but I do it at some point. There we go. So there's first person, third person, and then there's an amount of third person that you can do depending on how you want it, which pretty cool. I like the ability to choose how far away you are from your character. Right here we're about to see the first instance of taking everything. I took a deck of cards here, and a cup. I tried to take this guy's notepad, but it didn't work. Took the globe because fun. Loaf of bread, always going to need that later. Spoons in case I get in jail, Take the guy's sandwich, all that kind of stuff. Never know when that's going to come in handy. And yeah, honestly, like the whole robbing everybody is pretty cool. Like, there's no consequences, I don't think. I'm not that far into the game yet, but right now I don't think there's any consequences to stealing from everybody, which is pretty cool because I don't want to get like arrested or anything. I'm pretty sure you do at some point, but yeah. There was also some point when I stole some lady's iPad from off of her desk. I don't know what model it was. Don't ask me, but yeah, you can steal a lot of things. And this is a cool character, Barrett. Uh, he basically gives you his ship, and then you get to fly away with it. Like, that's basically that's it. There's no explanation. It's like he caused a mess, and then boom, there's your ship. Like, I mean, sir, how are you going to get off of this planet? You're going to want to at some point, right? I mean, it's a mining area. Like, there's nothing special, you know? Pretty sure I was able to fast forward this part, because it was pretty boring. You just see me, saying stuff to him, guess I didn't fast forward, but who cares? This is a 15-minute video. Nobody will care. While this man is talking, uh, if you are enjoying the content that I'm putting out, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have much more on the way. Uh, I'm gonna start posting a little bit more videos than I have been recently. Uh, I've kind of been falling behind on that. But if you are enjoying the content that I put out, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and then you won't miss any of it. Here is the first part, like the first encounter of an enemy. Uh, that is a ship, obviously, landing, and we get to fight the pirates that come out of it. I really thought that this weapon could deal like spray damage, or like you just like wave it back and forth and it deals a lot of damage, but it doesn't really, which kind of sucks, but who cares? But yeah, it does seem to do pretty good amount of damage, and I'm happy with that. This felt like Interstellar. He hands you a watch, just like in Interstellar, right? But apparently, no connection. Here's the first instance of fighting enemies in space. This took me about 20 minutes to do because they kept running away and I couldn't figure out how to turn around quickly, which really, really sucks. Wish I was able to do that a little bit easier, but who cares? We got this kid dead, and then cut a little bit later, and two more guys spawn in. These next two guys were the most annoying. I absolutely hated them. They would not stop getting to behind me, which was really, really frustrating because, like, I would try to, I was trying to get the spare parts here, and instead of it being easy, it was probably the hardest thing I've done yet in this game, because I didn't get to do it. I crashed into it, and then the enemies spawned in. Pretty sure that's happening like right about now ish. Let's give it a second. I think, yeah, here we go. This is, yep, you see it right there, that big flash. They're here. I'm panicking, and we hop in, and boom, now we gotta go. I ended up skipping over that because it was pretty boring. It was the same thing for like 15, 20 minutes. Uh, Here I just exited the ship. Same old, same old. Uh, and then the next few minutes are pretty boring. But then I find my first pieces of ore. I found iron, silver, and then a little bit of lead, which pretty cool. Didn't know there were minerals in this game, but pretty cool to find. So happy about that. Um, yeah, we mined through those, and then so yeah, the thing that I unlocked was the scanner, which I like a lot. It literally just tells you where stuff is. Now we're in another instance of having to fight enemies. This time, though, it wasn't just adults. I had to kill a child. Because, this is a Bethesda game. You can do whatever you want. Rob people, kill anybody. It all works out. Then I proceeded to loot a bathroom, as one does on the average space adventure. I tried out the pistol here. Didn't really like it, but I think I cracked a hole in that guy's helmet, which was pretty cool. I like that. This is the like rifle that you get at the beginning. It's pretty good. Has a fast fire rate. And yeah, but then I realized it's pretty slow. It doesn't have a lot of ammo, and yeah. So then I tried out the other rifle. This one I didn't really like as much. Sure, it dealt a pretty good amount of damage, but it also did not have any ammo. And so I kept trying to shoot, did nothing, had to hide behind here and equip the axe because I wanted to try that out, see if that was any fun. And it was pretty bad. The weapons in this game so far are not very great. I was able to get a little bit more ammo for this gun, but otherwise there was absolutely no other ammo. We got in here. There was this guy. So I don't know what happened to him, but it was interesting. I think it was like a zombie infection or something. That was what I thought, at least. Logged into the computer. Boom. Didn't care any at all about anything. Then I didn't notice the large like worm jump up, and I continued to not notice him until now. And then killed him. This was the first instance of a safe. I didn't understand how to digipick. That didn't make sense to me. So I had I was pressing every button, absolutely nothing happened. So I ended up just not doing it, which I think was a pretty good idea. And yeah, it worked out well. I had to go to swim, so I ended up stopping. So yeah, bye.